Good evening. It's 10 to 10 on Friday night, and me and Lisa are still at the escape room. We're painting at the moment. We're trying to make sure that we are able to provide this escape room as quickly as possible. It's taken up a lot of hours, but I thought I'd give you a quick walk around to show where we're at, and also talk to you guys and see, collect some of my thoughts about why we're doing this, what an escape room is. Lights turn off just for the sake of it. So the wall is up. The sign is looking a little bit sorry for itself. We needed to run the cables up for it, so we're having to sort of pivot it, paint one side, and I'll pivot the other side to get the rest of the paint in. Got all the wardrobes set up. We've had our furniture delivery, so got a couple sofas there for people to sit on whilst they're waiting for the rest of the group to arrive. Step over the paint can. You'll see the garden coming together for Professor Winston Montgomery. I'll have a quick sort of snoop in there. You can see the furniture has arrived. I've got to be very careful now as to not give away some of our plans, some of the puzzles, and some of the layouts. As we progress towards the back, we'll find the lesser spotted Lisa. How you doing?
Send help. Coffee? Maybe coffee?
Coffee will come soon. We've upgraded the lighting at the back here. Big thanks to PB Electrical for helping us out with that. So we now have all LED panels. Got a bit of a workspace in here so that we can keep an eye and operate the games. That's just turning into a bit more of a working area for cutting bits of wood. We've started to have some doors come in, so very exciting. And there's a big plume of, dust and awfulness because, we've been sanding. But I'm pretty sure that we're done with sanding now, which is why the valiant painting effort has begun. So we've gone with lots of grey.
I'll be glad for some colour.
Colour! We'll add a bit more colour. It's on the to-do list, but added some handrails, make it a little bit more accessible, help people over the 3 steps that we have. And that's where we're at. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. We've got like a whole assortment of things. I can show you my little setup with the lights. So you can see there's the neon sign. We put some blue lights up around there, skylight panels. It's coming together. We've got about a week to go until we have some friends and family come over and have a look round. Still not entirely sure whether we're going to have all the puzzles in place for then, but we're going to roll with it and see how we go on. Covered in paint. I've got plaster, dust all through my hair. We've killed a Dyson vacuum. It's taken its toll. I think we're pretty tired. We've been at this for over 4 weeks now, but it's going to be worth it. Absolutely. I thought I would take the opportunity to explain what it is we're doing, because a lot of people out there still have never experienced an escape room, and I'm very cautious with the term escape room. The reason being is that I think it's not really served the industry too well thus far. In terms of enabling new people to come and experience these venues. And the reason being is not being funny, the prospect of being locked in a room to try and get out again doesn't seem like a particularly great time. And admittedly, that was my first reaction when I heard about the concept of escape rooms, and I'm really glad that I went and did one anyway. What I found was that it enabled people to sort of experience a storyline firsthand, in the same way that when you have like video games and stuff like that, you get sent off on quests. And that's sort of what I see this concept being. It's more experience driven, hence why we're Prodigy escapes and experiences. We do belong to the escape room industry because that's the model that we go for, but we're trying to deliver that experience element. We see it as interactive storytelling. So you become the hero of the scene. You come in, you follow through the storyline, and you experience it firsthand. It's like being involved in a theatrical production, a film, or something like that. You become the hero and the centerpiece trying to solve it. And for us, the prospect of it being timed, we're trying to design these experiences to be 60 minutes long. And for us, our objective is for you to finish that experience. We don't see a point in puzzles being hard for the sake of being hard. All it does is make people feel a little bit silly. And to be honest, my dad passed away a bit over a year ago, and I remember really being keen to want to do an escape room with him. And I told him, hey, we should do this. This would be great. This would be great. And he was really concerned about it not being accessible to the group, or feeling silly if we didn't do it. So we never ended up doing it. And it's something that I really, really gutted that we didn't get to do. And we really want to make sure that groups are able to follow through on the storylines. We will have as many hints as you want, ask for help whenever you can. Heck, we'll even, call in and maybe give you a subtle hint or nod in the right direction, because it's more important for us that you see the story through to its conclusion. I've thought about it a couple of times. It would be like, when you get to the end of your 60 minutes, and I've had games masters come in before in other experiences, and they've been like, okay, sorry, let me walk you through the last couple steps. And for me, that's kind of like watching Avengers Endgame and being like, oh yeah, sorry, we've got to the end now. I'll just summarize what happens for you. And it completely ruins your experience. It's not the same. And I think with a lot of these things, you only get one chance to have a first go at a room. You go in, you embark on the storyline, and you get that discovery element the first time. It's like watching a DVD or playing a video game. Once you've done it that one time, it just becomes repetition at that point. You're not sort of experiencing what's happening again. So that's kind of where we're at. It's something that we've sort of referenced in the name Prodigy. Although we are fans of the music group as well, that wasn't our sole inspiration. We decided that Prodigy lent itself to people having natural ability to do something well. And for us, we've thought about our puzzles, we've thought about our storyline, and we want to try and make sure that things make sense. It's balancing that act between intuition,
and challenge, and that's what's going to be hard for us. We've got our puzzles locked in for the Haunting of Mount Clifton Manor. We're about 50% of the way for Mission Impossible with the puzzles, but you know, I need to get a move on, get the puzzles put in, so we can start testing and see what happens. There's still a couple hurdles that we've got to overcome this week, but all things will happen. Bit of confidence, we'll steer it. It'll work, it'll be fine. I'm not worried. So yeah, that's where we're at the moment. I hope you've enjoyed having a sit down and having a chat and seeing where we're at. Hopefully I'll be able to do another one next week and we'll be a lot further ahead. And let me know, give me some questions. Let me know whether you've done an escape room before. Let me know whether you've done no escape rooms. Let me know whether you were keen to do one or not keen. Chuck me some questions and I will do my best to answer in the next video. Until then, I look forward to seeing you again soon. Be sure to like and subscribe, follow us on our different social media platforms, chat with us, interact with us. We want to see you guys, we want to hear from you guys. Until then, I bid you adieu. Farewell.